everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jazz Young. If you're here for the first time, welcome. If you are returning, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed the video and turn on those post notifications. Stay tuned for today's topic. So I came across this viral post a little while ago on Facebook that said men only. Of course, me being a woman, I'm tuned in, right? So it says men only, how do you express your feelings? And so I decided to read through the comments because I was curious. A lot of them basically said they don't express their feelings. A lot of them admitted to getting high when they're having a bad day. A lot of them admitted to just getting drunk when they're having a bad day, wanting to have sex when they're having a bad day. None of them actually said that they really talked about their feelings. There was a really few amount of men in this group who admitted to having a therapist. So I really wanted to talk about this topic because I think that it's really sad that a lot of men, not only in that group, but a lot of men that I know as well, they don't express their feelings. So first things first, why do men suppress their feelings? Let's talk about it. Now, I want to talk specifically about my Black men because obviously I grew up around Black men. The majority of the men that I know are Black, and these are the people that I'm seeing that are most affected by this. So I want to talk directly to this group of men. First things first, why do men suppress their feelings? Let's talk about how a lot of these men in the Black community were raised. So a lot of the terms that we kind of grew up around in the Black community, whenever a little boy would come crying to his mom or would come tell his mom something, his own mom would say to him, stop crying like a little, you know what? Man up. Stop being a little tattletale. Don't nobody want no boy that cry. A lot of men grew up with women, their mothers or their older sisters or just older women figure in their lives told them these things, right? So that's pretty much how a lot of it started. So of course they're going to grow up and suppress their feelings. They don't know how to express their feelings, right? How can you truly know how to express your feelings if your own mom told you when you were 5, 6, 7, just kind of growing up as a little boy that made you a sucker? Now, I'm not talking about every Black man. I'm just talking about a lot of the people who grew up where I grew up at. And a lot of people probably can relate to this. And I think that it's pretty sad that that's how so many of our Black men grow up. Unfortunately, it creates a stigma that they're supposed to be strong, right? They're not supposed to express their feelings. So another reason why a lot of men may suppress their feelings is because maybe they did choose to express how they felt to somebody that they trusted and that person used it against them, or that person judged them for some of the things that they may have wanted to talk about. So that unfortunately made them uncomfortable moving forward with ever expressing their feelings to anyone else. First things first. Fellas, let me tell you something. If you've expressed your feelings to someone in the past and they've turned around and used that against you, guess what? That person doesn't belong in your life. Just because that one individual decided to use something so close to your heart against you or threw something back in your face, that does not mean that you should not express your feelings to other people. You just have to be very careful with who you choose to express them to. There's a stigma behind men are supposed to be strong. Men aren't supposed to cry. That is not true. It does not make you weak to express your feelings. It does not make you weak to be vulnerable. It doesn't. What makes you weak is suppressing your feelings and then choosing to blow up and explode on the people that you love because you're angry, you're upset, you're hurting by things that you choose not to talk about. I get it. Maybe you don't want to talk to just anybody about what's going on. I get it. It's much easier for you to go and get high when you're having problems, or to go and, get drunk when you're having problems. I get that it's much easier to do those things, but all you're doing is building up stress and anxiety because you're not releasing those toxins inside of your body. But you have to get to a point where some things become more comfortable to you. Make things more comfortable to you because you cannot keep living with your feelings bottled up. You can't live that way. It's not healthy for you. It's not healthy for your wife, your girlfriend, your kids, the people in your lives. It's not healthy for you at all to continue to suppress those feelings, because what happens is, again, like I said, you build up all of this stress, you build things up, you allow things to just pile up, and you never talk about it. And it causes you to be afraid of certain situations that you shouldn't be afraid of. I see so many men out here that are afraid of commitment. A part of the reason why I believe that they're so afraid of commitment is because they've never been vulnerable with anyone. They've never actually expressed how they truly felt about certain things that have bothered them over the years. Even if they grew up in a bad environment or a bad situation, they just kind of found a way to deal with these things, yet these things are still controlling them. They're still controlling you, right? Because it's haunting you. Things that happen to you are haunting you, especially if you've never really talked to anyone about certain things, if you've never really told people how you feel. Tell your parents how you felt. If you had a bad childhood, sometimes you have to go and you have to talk to your mom or your dad if they're in your life still, if they're still around. You have to tell them exactly how you feel. Tell them about certain things that may have bothered you as a kid. You may have parents that's going to say that didn't happen. Okay, cool. Guess what? Telling people how you feel about things that they did to you, it's not about them. It's about you getting it off your chest. They're not going to take it exactly how you want them to. You might get lucky. Maybe they will just apologize for doing whatever you tell them that they did and move forward with it. You might not get lucky. They may just look at you like you're crazy and tell you that that didn't happen. Either way, get used to the idea of telling people how you feel about certain things for your own good and not for theirs. Get used to that, because it's not for them. It's for you to get off your chest so that you can breathe a little bit easier. So women, stop talking so badly about men. We have to stop that. There are a lot of men out here who do crazy things to women, right? A lot of women may have experienced hurt from a man before. A lot of women may have experienced pain before from a man. So a lot of women decided that they wanted to bash men. They wanted to talk badly about men. They wanted to say that there aren't any good men left. Women, stop doing that, because all that's happening is this is just a cycle now. It just becomes a cycle of the woman talking badly about the men not expressing their feelings to any woman, because again, they kind of feel like women don't trust them anyway. So we're just living in this big, fat, ugly cycle that somebody got to break. So women, stop talking down on men. Stop saying bad things about men so much. Now, I say so much because some men are still going to do stupid things. But we have to get to a point where we uplift our men. A decent man and a decent woman together are untouchable. You're untouchable. When you have a great woman by your side, you have a great man by your side, together y'all can do anything that y'all want, right? So, but in order for everybody to get there, men have to become a little bit more vulnerable and open up to women. And we have to learn to appreciate our men a little bit more, because much like there's a lot of things that men cannot do without women, there's a lot of things that women cannot do without men. We were put on this earth to be together. Men and women make a great team. We got to learn to support each other a little bit more. We have to learn to stop being so hard on one another, on the opposite sex. And that's what I've learned that we do a lot. Women can be extremely hard on men. They can be. And this doesn't mean that I'm just giving all of the men out there a pass to be a-holes or to treat people any old type of way. No, I'm just simply trying to say that men and women need to come together more and really be more supportive of one another. Women have to stop being so hard on men, and men have to learn to be more open to women and be more vulnerable about things that are bothering them, things that are hurting them. That does not make you weak. It doesn't make you weak. Listen, you can still be a strong man while expressing your feelings. You can still be a strong man, taking care of your family, taking care of your house, doing everything there is that you think that you should be doing as a man. You can still do all of that. But guess what? If you're not expressing how you feel, if you're not talking about the things that are hurting you, that are bothering you, you're damaging yourself. And I've said this before, but self-love, self-care, all of that is just as important for men as it is for women. Black men, we love y'all. Men, we love y'all. It's a lot that we can't do without y'all. So we want y'all to take care of yourselves. We want y'all to be mentally strong. We want y'all to be emotionally strong so that you can be mentally supportive and emotionally supportive towards the women in your lives. Because when you get to a place where you're mentally strong, emotionally strong, and your health is your number one priority, you're going to be the best partner that you can be. You're going to be the best father that you can be. You're going to be the best friend that you can be. You're going to be the best son that you can be. The best whatever relationships you have going on, you're going to be great at it because you've worked on yourself. You made your health a priority. Stop using all of these different methods thinking that that's going to help you. It's temporary. Getting high, it's temporary. When the high go away, what do? You want to get high again because you still feel that pain. When the alcohol fades away, what do? You want to get drunk again. That's all temporary. That's not a permanent solution to your problem. It might make you feel good for the moment. It might take your mind off of the things that's bothering you for the moment. If you and your homeboys could sit in a circle and talk about growth, that's powerful. That's powerful right there. We need to see more of that. Fellas, y'all also take care of your health, yourself, and everything else. Thank you all for watching. Until next time, bye.